Hello, my peeps. This Algebra Nation podcast will cover the right side of your workbook, page 17. I'm going to enjoy my cheeseburger and french fries while you enjoy this video.
Now let's spend some time practicing Venn diagrams. So a group of high school athletes were asked about which sports they played. The results are summarized in the Venn diagram. So just to get re-familiar with Venn diagrams, remember that each circle represents the total population. So this circle represents everyone that plays football, whereas this circle represents everyone that plays baseball. And the circle at the bottom represents everyone who plays basketball. And then there's intersections, right? Just like this intersection, it's the same thing. So the intersection between baseball and basketball is represented by all the people that play baseball and basketball, including the people who play football. Okay, let's go ahead and try the practice problem, and I'll explain more as we go through them. So the first question is, how many students play football? So what I like to do is I like to use colored pencils to outline, or you can use a regular pencil just to make sure I don't make any mistakes. So I'm going to outline the whole, okay, not the best outliner, but I'm going to outline the whole football circle. Okay. And so every person within there represents all the high school athletes who play football. And so 26 play only football, 3 play football and only baseball, 5 play football, baseball, and basketball, and 6 play football and only basketball. They do not play baseball. Okay? So now just to figure out how many students play football, all we have to do next is add them all up. Okay. So we'll have 26 plus 3 plus 5 and then plus 6. Okay, let's whip out our calculator to calculate those numbers. So we have 26 plus 3 plus 5 plus 6. And we get 40. So 40 of the athletes that they asked played football. That's not so bad. So the next question is a little bit more difficult, but it's not that bad either. So they want to find the union between football and the intersection between basketball and baseball. Remember, union means to add. We want to add all the people that play football plus all the people that play basketball and baseball. Remember when you're adding that you don't want duplicates, so we don't want to count the people that play football, basketball, and baseball twice. So what I like to do for problems like this is I like to shade in the full region. So first I'll shade in the football region with red. I'll try to avoid the numbers so we can still read them. So everything in red represents the 40 people that play football. So that's this first section. Now we want to make it a union with everyone who plays baseball and basketball. So this is the section of baseball and then the section of basketball. So everything in here represents people that play, everything in the green region represents everyone that plays baseball and basketball. But notice that they overlap. So we want to add this whole region up. So we know this circle is 40 plus, and since we already included the 5 here, now we only need to add this 7. And so that includes everyone that plays football plus everyone that plays basketball and baseball that doesn't play football. That's 47 people. I hope that was able to help you out.
Time for a brain break. Whatever you do not do this on the state exam in May. Epic fail. For some reason, I don't think that's going to get you $3.99. Last problem.
not face